Hey, oozes and bunnies. This is a preview of the most recent Party Planning, an extra podcast that the Join the Party crew makes for our Patreon. If you want to listen to the whole thing, go to patreon.com/jointhepartypod. Check out this preview. That was the lady. That was the Zoom lady, so we can start everyone's favorite game show from this side of the Mississippi to that side of the Mississippi.
Whoa!
It's Four of a Kind bonus edition.
Whoa!
Sure. All right, everyone, go around and introduce yourself as if you were on a dating show. Hi, I'm Eric Silver. I'm 31 years old, and I'm also 6'5".
Hi, I'm Amanda McLaughlin, and my shoe size is definitely not large for a woman.
Hi, I'm Julia Shafini. I'm 30 years old, and I'm married.
Oh, it's one of those dating shows.
Hi, I'm Brandon Grugel. I'm 31, and your parents almost certainly won't like me.
Woo!
Well, you need to stop going into people's houses and fighting their dads.
Come on, Brandon. That's the problem.
What do you do?
I challenge them to a duel, and it usually comes out better.
And that's better than what I do.
You're just beating them up indiscriminately, Brandon. At least Eric has the politeness to challenge them to the duel.
Yeah. Dads love formality, and that's what I'm bringing.
That's true.
Do you have your formal dual glove next to you still, or is that at your desk now?
No, it's on my desk.
Yeah, Eric, as everybody is soon going to find out, has, very specific new ritual for Campaign 3. We're going to see what that's all about.
Yeah, I kill a baby before I
No!
Right.
Not even worth the joke.
Was it worth it, though, Julia? Because I think everyone likes me more now that I said that.
Interesting. I'm questioning our listeners if that's...
Sorry, I don't kill the baby. I steal its life force and put it inside of me that I turn into...
That's what we're saying, is just be a little bit more specific.
That's it, Eric. Comedy is in specifics. Observational comedy about New York City in the early 90s. That's what my comedy's all about.
3 specific things. That's comedy, baby.
Yeah. The first 2 are regular, and the third one's a little out there. But we don't have three out there. We're 4 of us, and we're all really out there because we're doing a sequel to Four of a Kind, which is a party planning that we did a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Is this 4 of a kind and a bonus, or is this 5 of a kind?
No, this is 4 of a kind and a bonus.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay, naturally.
3 men and a baby.
Exactly.
Back to the baby. I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, the baby is the bonus because I steal the baby's energy and I turn it into DM power.
Mm.
So when the Zoom lady asked me earlier if I wanted to leave the meeting, I probably should have done that.
You probably should have said yes to that.
Okay, so what we're doing, if you remember from last time, is that we are going to choose a group of 4 things, and then we are going to assign them to each of the 4 of us because there are 4 of us here. It's going to be harder when Brandon leaves because he doesn't want to do this anymore. Well, let's do it for the time being. But the bonus is that we're going to start out with 4 of a kind for those of you who don't remember how this goes. But then we're going to go into 5 of a kind where we're going to assign ourselves 4 out of 5 of a group of 5. And then it'll be funny to think about like us 4 and the 5th thing hanging out.
Great.
So and then that 5th thing will like stand as the thing that it is. So for example, if we wanted to do like the Backstreet Boys, I think it would be really funny if like it was the 4 of us and like AJ.
Sure.
Love it.
Yeah.
My new goal of this game is to assign Brandon with the worst choices so that he does leave the game.
As usual, as carried over, each of us has a veto. As remembered by the time that we said that Julia was Krang if we chose the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I forgot Julia was a Brandon in a jar.
And
No,
I have to
Julia has
live
a
with that.
brain in a chest of a large man. Julia has a brain in a jar installed in the chest of a
Mhm,
large man.
mhm.
The only way you should really, install your your jars.
That's
Yeah,
true.
jar on its own. You drop that thing, it's over.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Inside the chest of a large man, you have some padding.
Yeah, it's the only way to fly.
Mhm.
But we're going to start out with 1 4 of a kind, and then we'll go into 5 of a kind. So to start out, let's assign each of us subjects in school. Which of us
Hmm.
is English, social studies, math, and science? The
Social
corporal.
studies. Me.
Science.
Science, Brandon. I think, Eric, this is an interesting disambiguation because I do love spreadsheets, so I could just take math.
Yeah,
But I think we were both English kids at school.
that's true. You are definitely the most math out of all of us, though.
All right.
Like you could
Yeah.
be like a fun math teacher.
I
I
like
would say Brandon is also very math because I feel like a lot of sound design and audio stuff is also math. Brandon is shaking his head vigorously.
And
No.
it's also into cooking hobbies that involve math.
Mhm.
It were
You-
physics or like home ec, sure, but straight up math, I'm bad at.
Okay.
Brandon has to apply it to 4 time. He can't just add shit straight up.
Great.
Brandon can only divide numbers divisible by 4.
Kind of.
I will say that I keep winning all of the like very quick addition games that seem to be built into all these party
You're
games.
very good at that. Yeah.
Excuse me, we tied last time on that, Eric.
Sorry, Brandon. You really needed to tell Julia Zoom to shut the fuck up to point out that we tied.
Exactly.
You are very good at that, Eric. It's something I've noticed every time we play like murder mystery party and stuff. I always
that's
lose
what
to
I'm
you, and I'm
thinking.
like, wow, I thought I was okay at math. What's happening?
Julia, truly, so much time adding small numbers is all I do during Dungeons and Dragons.
There you go.
So it's certainly helpful. But no, I think that we should go for what's easy, and I think you're math, and I'm English.
Okay.
Was English coded as red in everyone's folders and binders?
That
growing
was
up?
literally going to be my next
Oh, really?
question. Now that we've assigned ourselves these things, what color folder are you?
blue.
Yes.
I mean, green,
so
honestly, for science.
purple.
Oh, interesting. You're outside of the red, yellow, blue, green binary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Purple. Social studies was always purple in my house.
Nice.
That's cool. Yeah, I would be red for English, I think.
Love
I
it.
would never put English as red. That's so funny that y'all do that.
Yeah, red is English.
Blue for math, red for English was like unambiguous, and green for science, of course.
Wow, that's so weird.
What
would
were
you
yours?
do? What's your big 4, Brandon?
Well, I didn't do a lot of color coding, colorblind, so
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
I don't really.
Like all
Do,
kind of like a muddled gray,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Mm.
but if I had to put a color on English, it would probably be blue.
Really, what would math be?
In the trash.
Fair enough.
Black, gray, the color of mud.
Mm.
Did any of you is folders how you all navigated organization in high school? Because I distinctly remember like having a giant fucking binder and then also like shoving just shit into my backpack and and a lot of composition books. I feel like that's what I associate more than like folders.
I had separate binders for every subject.
Me too. Yeah, we would alternate like some subjects in high school and middle school. We would like alternate days of the week, so it didn't make sense to me to like carry one huge binder.
Yeah.
So I had those notebooks, like the spiral bound, like cheap ones, where you could put it in a binder if needed.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember distinctly graduating from the folders of elementary school into the binders of middle school and high school, and how that was just the greatest thing in my entire world. Such that for my 12th birthday, my mom like did my room from like a child's room into a grown up.
I'm like bracing myself when
I know
you're
you
going
are.
to
I
say
can sense
that.
you.
I'm like so nervous about what's about to happen here. Yeah.
Nice story. Don't worry about it. So I went to a Odyssey of the Mind competition with my gifted group. And when I was at Odyssey of the Mind, I came home and she and my grandma had done like a beautiful like Beatrix Potter style like mural of like bunnies and trees and stuff in my room when I was a child, and they repainted it a nice yellow, put in some bookshelves so I can keep all my books. But for me, the biggest part of that was they had my neighbor, who was a carpenter, make me a little desk for the corner with a filing cabinet drawer. And so for middle and high school, I had a filing cabinet drawer with my notes that I archived.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You get a file cabinet drawer, and you get a file cabinet drawer, and you get a file cabinet drawer. Everybody gets a file cabinet drawer.
When we sold the house, I was like, I hope whoever lives here next really wants a file cabinet drawer.
I think, Eric, you're also assuming that I took notes in high school, which was a false assumption.
Oh, were you that fucking guy who did no work and did well on tests, so you got like an average of a B?
No, I was the guy that took no notes and got A's on tests.
Oh,
Fuck you, Brandon.
Wow.
I just did the reading. That's all you need to do. What else do you got to do?
Oh,
easy.
that's it.
Memorize things, Brandon. It's not that easy. You don't just read it once and then you know it forever.
I think you do.
Memento disease. You're not allowed to say that.
Good point.
Well, maybe he
Brandon used
all
all
his
of it.
short-term, yeah.
Yeah, he used all of his
Mm.
short-term memory in high school, and now he doesn't have
Fair.
Yeah. Brandon.
any. Fucking Brandon.
But any
Fucking
number divided by
Brandon.
4, he's got you.
Mhm.
Math is the one subject I did have to practice and work on. So,
Not so easy. Just do the reading, huh?
well, the reading in math is just looking at numbers. It's not really reading, you know.
Fine.
I do miss reading like textbooks by people who were not prepared to write textbooks. Like someone writing word problems in math textbooks. I'm like, I don't know who Manolo is, and I don't know why he would have 5 oranges and why he would have 6 oranges later. I don't understand. I don't know what the price is.
Yeah.
There's a really good one that went around that like Throckmorton is riding a skateboard.
Yeah,
or something.
Throckmorton.
Shout out to Throckmorton.
Love it.
I just give you all names for textbooks. Hey, fucking, I don't know who makes textbooks now. Texas
Macmillan?
Instruments?
Yeah,
Fucking
sure.
give me a call.
Yeah.
I could sense the fatigue, and Eric, as a former high school teacher, I'm sure you feel this, of like my teachers who made their own worksheets, particularly in like
Oh,
Spanish
sure.
and French, of being like, I don't know, like Manuel gets another thing, like fucking Luisa, like bought an orange,
Yeah.
who cares? Like they was like, you were up late making this, weren't you?
Pierre went out for crepes. Sure, why not?
No, yeah, exactly.
Here's the thing about Microsoft Word. It sucks and blows,
Yeah.
especially for formatting worksheets. It's terrible.
Great. You should tell them. You should be like, hey, teachers use you. Fuck you.
Texas Instruments, call me about Microsoft Word.
Texas Instruments, it's your cousin. Barry Instruments, do I got the music for you? It's
He's at a nice party. He can't hear anything.
Oh, it's like what?
What? Okay.
All right, folks, we're going to transition to Party of 5, which is the 5-person 4 of a kind that we're doing. Once again, we're going to choose the ones that we are, and then we're going to leave one remainder, and everyone still gets their veto. This is going to be the Ninja Turtles plus Krang. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to go.
I don't want to have to use my veto this early.
The first one is going to be the people in the Breakfast Club. If you remember, they all assign themselves different archetypes in the letter that they wrote to each other, that they wrote to the principal. Because if you mess with the bull, you get the horns. So the things they name themselves are the criminal, the princess, the athlete, the brain, and the basket case. That was great. My favorite part was the accent work. If you like that, you got to hear the rest of party planning by joining the Patreon at patreon.com/jointhepartypod.